Hello, this is Florian from Quality Management Guru, where I answer your questions and share knowledge about quality management. Today we'll talk about what is quality. So what is quality for you? What makes you think that a product or a service is of good or of bad quality, or high or low quality? And here, if you look in the literature, there's a lot of definitions, so there's no right or wrong, but there are many ways to approach these topics and to get to a definition. So one definition would be to say it's value for money. So I pay something and I expect something and I get really what I pay for, and I'm happy to pay this money for what I get. Could be, for example, that you go to your favorite $1 store near your house and you buy, for example, a cheap plastic toilet brush from China. Yeah? Maybe $1 toilet brush, maybe it's not a super toilet brush, but you don't expect so much because you just pay $1 and your toilet brush is good enough to do the job. Which leads to the second way of defining quality, which would be fit for purpose. So if you buy something and it's doing what it should be doing, like the toilet brush, maybe not a super fancy product, but it's doing what it should do. You can brush your toilet perfectly with it. Then it's fit for purpose, and it could mean that for you this is good quality, or maybe even okay quality. Yeah? You say, okay, it's not super quality, but it's okay. It's doing what it should be. I'm not expecting any more than that. Another definition would be that something is defect free. Yeah? If you find something, a product, you're buying something and then you find a lot of defects in it, you will say maybe that it's bad quality. Yeah? Maybe you are buying a car and after 1 week the functions are failing, you cannot drive it anymore, you need to go to the workshop. Or you're buying a mobile phone, you're taking it out of a box, and what it is a scratch on the display. So those are defects, and defects normally we consider as bad quality. So when there are no defects, it's good quality. Other defects, it's bad. And then another definition is when we compare something to certain standards. So it could be, for example, comparing something to standards and regulations, or maybe to the customer requirements. So for example, standards and regulation could be that a product or a service has a certain regulation in terms of what should be the product characteristics, how long battery life of a mobile phone, how many days is the shipping from Amazon to your house. If you say that's okay, it's above the target, that means it's better than what you expect or what was the standard, then you would say it's good quality because you get more, or you get what you expect, or you maybe even get a little bit more. Whereas when it's less than what is defined in the standards, you probably would be disappointed and you would have the feeling that it's not so good quality. And the same for the customer requirements. When you are the customer and you expect something, let's say a certain feeling, a certain pleasure, a certain experience with the product, and it's not meeting the expectation, then you will probably say, I'm disappointed. But if you say, wow, this is so great, it's so fancy, it's giving me so much value, more than I expected, then you would say it's good quality. And then the final definition, which for me is the most impactful and transforming definition, is doing things right first time. What does it mean? Think about it. How many times in life are we not doing the things right first time? And how could be our life could be, what could our life be like if we would do the things right always first time? How many food have I thrown in the trash because it was not tasty? And how many times did I do this video, or should I have videos which I cannot use and I have to redo them over and over again? How much time could I save if I would do things right first time? How much money could I save? How much resources could I save? So what would this world look like if we would do the things right first time? So if we define quality as doing the things right first time, that means always delivering on the spot without any variation, then we could save so much resources. And this world would be probably a different place. But this is just my personal idea. Maybe I will mention it and return to this over the next videos, maybe several times. But what is your opinion? Let me know in the comments. I would be glad to read what you're thinking, and I see you in the next video.